Hey everyone, Selena here, founder, host, lead educator with the American Crochet Association. I've just reformatted another pattern that I'm sharing for free on the American Crochet Association blog, and I just wanted to walk you guys through some of those details. So if you're watching, whether you're here live or on the replay, come on over, say hey, say hello, let me know where you're viewing from. If you guys have any questions about this hanging herb holder, crochet plant basket, whatever you want to call it, if you have any questions, just go ahead and post them, and as soon as I see them, I'll get right back to you. Okay, so if you guys are expecting a step-by-step video tutorial, me actually walking you through this, that's not what this is. So if you want to get straight to the pattern instructions, you guys can just click on the link in the video tutorial. Nope, that's not what I meant to say. You can just click on the link in this video, and you guys will get step-by-step written instructions to complete this pattern. So the thing that I want to walk you guys through today is that whenever I write patterns and share them with the American Crochet Association, I mainly just want to share something that you guys will love making, but also has some kind of learning objectives, teaching tools, something that's going to, or just information that's going to help you not only successfully make this pattern, but that are just going to help you crochet better in general. Things that you can take away and that will just better your crochet life. So that's what I've done here, and I just wanted to walk you guys through some of those things. So first and foremost, I just kind of give you guys a few details about the pattern, just what it is, why it's cool, all that kind of stuff. I love that I've been doing this lately. I just, at the very top, I put an estimated reading time. And I mean, I love seeing things like this, but because before I start scrolling, before I really get into something, like if I read every single word, like how long am I going to be here? Am I going to be here for 7 minutes, for 25 minutes? So I really love this estimated reading time, and it's almost immediate. It's like the first scroll down, it's something that you see. So if you guys didn't notice that, that's something that I put here that you guys, I think you should be able to see in most of our posts. So let me know what you think. Okay, another thing that I'm adding and I'm updating to all of the patterns that I share here at the American Crochet Association is a linked table of contents. So anything that you want to know about all of the information that I have in this article, you can quickly and easily kind of scroll through to see what is the information I'm sharing and where is it. And that way, you know, just like you're reading a book or something like that, if you want to know what's in it or where certain information is, it's really just going to be such a helpful way for you to get through it. So for example, here are those resources that I was telling you guys about, the crochet plant basket resources. These are the things that are going to help you build your knowledge and skill to complete this, but also I think that they're going to be helpful things as you work on any crochet pattern. So finished crochet plant hangers, we're going to look at those in just a minute. Because there are over 50 finished projects for this that you guys can just kind of scroll through for inspiration. If you're new to crocheting and joined rounds, I do have a video tutorial for that, so you guys can check it out. This pattern very much has a right side and wrong side, or front side and back side of fabric. And if you're not sure what that means, for a pattern like this or anything, I do have some details for you. And if you love this crochet plant basket and you want to see other patterns like this, I do have a few, so I've got a variety, and I've linked them for you. Fun current fact as of today. Last week I just published my 450th individual pattern. That's kind of a big one. So the reason I'm saying that is that I do have a few patterns that fall into this category that I have shared with the American Crochet Association. So definitely click on over and check it out if you dig this one. Okay, and then I get into the meat and potatoes. What do you need to know, have, and do to create this? So what yarn, what materials, what gauge, the size and finish measurements, the stitch key. I do have linked video tutorials for the stitches, specialty stitches and techniques, pattern notes. So all of those things are individually listed. So if you just want to get to something in particular, like what yarn, what materials, you can get right to that. And then last but not least, I've got the written pattern instructions. So if you want to get directly to that, all you got to do is click on this link. All right, it looks like a few of you guys are here, so I just wanted to take a minute to say hello to Roseanne. Thank you so much for checking in. And my friend Angela's here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for checking in on this pattern feature today. Okay, so lots of information about this pattern, how you can and can't use it. If you just want to purchase a PDF on Ravelry, I do have that linked here. It's great to purchase a PDF on Ravelry if you just want to save, print, and download just the pattern instructions. Alternatively, you can just bookmark this page. I'm using Google Chrome, so for me, it's just this little star up here. And that's just a way that you can quickly and easily bookmark things for later on. So free version has all of this stuff. Or if you just want to purchase a PDF, then again, you can save, print, download it, and it is there in your pattern library whenever you need it. Here are all those resources and just kind of what they look like. So we're going to take a peek at all of those projects that have been uploaded to Ravelry, but there are 51 posted so far. So if you guys, or when you guys crochet this plant basket, I would absolutely love it if you posted your project to Ravelry, because it's such an amazing inspirational resource. So definitely do that. If you're brand new to crocheting and join rounds, or if you're not really sure where to, I mean, that's really what we're talking about here. Like, what counts as a stitch, what doesn't, where do you join, what does that look like? I don't want to have more stitches or not enough stitches. So, you know, here's a little video tutorial that'll help you work through that. This video tutorial also includes how to change colors in joined rounds. So if you're interested in our favorite technique for that, then you can watch this as well. Right and wrong sides in crochet, they look very different. The front looks very different from the back. This particular crochet project is worked in joined rounds where there is one front side, one back side. So if you just want more information on what that means, I've got an article for you. And here are those plant baskets that I was telling you guys about. So if you like this plant basket, you want to see another one, I did design something a little similar. It's different, but it's a little similar. So you guys can click on over and check that out. I also have this easy crochet basket, but you know, you can, I walk you through how to use any yarn and make any size, and you can make it as shallow, as tall as you want. So it really can be such a cool little plant cozy. I have a few of them, but I think I moved all my plants. They're not, I don't have any plants that have them right here, just because, you know, it's kind of winterish right now. I was going to take one out and show you. And then this basket weave stitch crochet tote. I know that this looks like a drink tote and it has handles, and yes, it is. But when you click on that, there are instructions for you to alter the size of this. So you really can make a basket of any size using any yarn that you choose. There's instructions to do that, and you can not add those handles if you don't want them there. So, I mean, really, if you can get creative and make this like a little plant cozy if you want. Okay, how to make the crochet plant hanger. Again, I tell you what yarn I used. I have already done the legwork and linked yarnsub.com. That is a fantastic resource to type in any yarn, and it will tell you great alternatives for that yarn. It'll give you an entire list, linked resources, all the stuff. If you guys want to learn more about how to substitute yarn, not only for this pattern, but for any crochet project, of course I have an article. Of course it has picture tutorials and stuff like that. So definitely check that out if you feel uneasy about subbing yarn. And if you just want to know what other yarns I think are suitable for this, I've already linked them for you. So here are, in addition to the yarn that I used, which I have linked, here are some yarns that I think will work really, really well. Here are all the materials. They are all linked. So if you don't have any of these and you want a purchasing option, then just click on any one of these and it'll take you right to that resource, including the yarn. Gauge, size and finish measurements, stitch key. If you want to see any of these stitches in action, then I do have a video tutorial for you. Specialty stitches and techniques. This pattern is really short. It doesn't really have a whole lot of complicated instructions, but there are some places in the pattern where it's telling you to do things, work into certain spaces, skip certain stitches, that if you feel easily confused by things like that, then this might be a helpful article for you. Where do stitches go in crochet, all the places and spaces to put your hook. So it really just kind of clearly identifies you know, what stitches look like, the anatomy of stitches, the front loop, the back loop, there's a third loop. What does it mean to work around a stitch? Do chains count as a stitch? What does it mean when they don't? All that kind of stuff. So it really kind of lays it out in a really digestible way. So if you want to digest some crochet tips, definitely check that out. Adjustable loop, this pattern does suggest that. And so if you want to see a video tutorial, I've linked it for you. pattern notes, and that's it. This pattern is only 10 rounds, so not a whole lot of rounds. It is pretty straightforward, but yeah, hopefully I've given you guys everything that you need to be able to crochet the hanging herb holder, crochet plant basket, and you can use it indoors or outdoors. So yeah, definitely check that out. Okay, before we take a peek at all of the finished projects, here it is on Ravelry. Here are all the finished projects. We're going to scroll through that in just a minute, but it looks like quite a few more of you are here. Like Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor, hello to you. I think your profile is so cute. I love that so much. I always love when you come on over and say hello. Hello. So good to see you. Good afternoon. Always so good to see you here. And you've got all of your friends saying hello to you as well. Very popular. I love how friendly you guys are. And Dawn Tennyson is here. Hey, good to see you too. Thanks for checking in. Okay, guys, so if you want to see a hanging plant basket, hanging herb holder, crochet plant basket, whatever you want to call it, if you guys want to see it in multiple different versions in different yarns, inside, outside, some with stuffed animals in them, some with beads, I mean, just different colors of yarn. I mean, so many different varieties. I love scrolling through Ravelry projects for that reason. Like, for example, I would have never thought about making one in a lavender purple and having a green plant in it, but I think that's so cute. I love that so much. Here's a white one with a green plant. Looks gorgeous. I mean, usually I'm pretty vanilla, but I didn't think about making a white one. I made a neon green one because I thought it looked cool, and I still think it looks cool. But again, you can use a variegated yarn. You can use a marled yarn, a multicolored yarn with speckles. You can use something that has bright neon colors. I mean, look at all of these different just color combinations. Another really interesting thing that you can look at is the different plant holders that people use. So the thing that I found really interesting is that, you know, I used a ceramic one and it had a little bit of weight, but it was really tiny. I think that this particular design can hold some weight. So if you want to use something that is a little heavy, like ceramic or terracotta or something like that, I think the design is sturdy enough to hold that, to withstand that, right? But what I love here is that some of these plant baskets here, hold on, let me make this a little bigger. There we go. Some of these plant baskets are not tapered. Like this first one right here is like it's a cylinder from top down. It isn't tapered on the bottom or on the top. So I see quite a few versions where it isn't tapered, and I think the design looks absolutely fantastic in it. Here's a really big terracotta plant, to where you can still hear that it's still hanging on in there. It's still, you know, it looks a little different, even though the pot is larger than the size I suggest. But I think you can use your own judgment to see, like, is this too much weight? Is this going to work? Especially like wherever you're going to hang it, can it hold this? But I think in terms of like size and fit, like you can play around with that, and it can be larger or smaller. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so just lots of, here's a teardrop shape. Here's one where it is kind of tapered on the bottom. I mean, so just so many different plant styles. Like here's a plastic one with a big lip on it. Here's a blue plastic one. That's pretty cool. I would have never thought about putting like blue on blue, but I think that's really cute, right? Here's a gold plant basket. Here's another, I want to call that like a teardrop shape, or like almost like an egg shape with the top cut off. Like that's what it looks like to me, very oblong. I think that is so cool. Like I want to go and look for a flower pot that looks like that now that I've seen it. So anyway, definitely click around, check around, see what other people have done, and see what inspires you. If you want to see what yarns people have used, these are all the yarns that people have listed so far. Again, 50 projects have been posted so far. So you can see that the most used yarns are on the top, and then it kind of goes downward from there. So Lily Sugar and Cream is the most used yarn for this project. And then next is Peaches and Cream, Lily Sugar and Cream, Ombres, Bernat Handicrafter, Peaches and Cream, you know, in the giant cone, and then just so on and so forth. So a lot of people are using that really sturdy weight for cotton yarn. I think those are absolutely fantastic choices. And I think that is it. That's everything that I wanted to show you guys about the hanging herb holder, all the resources that I've added. I've spent so much time linking and creating all these resources. So definitely, you know, scroll through and let me know if you think any of this is valuable. Let me know if you think it is, you know, a cool resource. If you do, leave me a comment either over here on this video or click on over to the pattern and leave a comment there. I'd really appreciate hearing your thoughts, suggestions, and feedback. If you guys like this pattern, do me a solid. Maybe come on over here and pin it to Pinterest, share it to social media, something like that. Share this video in a place that you enjoy crochet if you think they'll enjoy it too. I'd really appreciate that. But, you know, first and foremost, I hope you guys like this pattern. I hope you guys work it up. And I hope you guys share it with me if you do. I love seeing whenever you guys work up the patterns that I share with you. And if you have any questions, comments, feedback, just let me know. All right, let me give some shout outs to everybody who is here that I have not said hello to yet or just answer any questions. Ola Joe, always so good to see you here. Everybody's friends with everybody and just saying hello to everybody. I love that so much. And the last comment that I see is from my friend Ola Joe saying, I love these. Thank you, my friend. I'm so glad. I am so glad that you do. I'm so glad that you like these. And again, if you guys work these up or as you guys work these up, definitely share them with me. I cannot wait to see. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy these hanging herb holders. Peace, love, crochet. See you next time. Bye-bye.